Yo, what up, pod racers? Are you like me where you sunburn easily? Have narrow shoulders you want to hide from the world? Weirdly small nips? Great news, we have a solution. Original tabletop shirt designs. Reading Rainbow, Dungeon Club, a dungeon in a dragon. Find these and more over at patreon.com/Goblins Growlers Shirt Club at the $25 tier. These are all exclusive, limited run designs. We'll never bring them back again. So be sure you get yours by signing up at patreon.com/Goblins Growlers. Yippee!
Got it. I just wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page.
Hey, boat's down there ready for to shake the earth if necessary to loosen up those tunnels.
Ready to loosen up those tunnels.
Yeah.
There's that song that goes, I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky come tumbling down. Is that a song about romancing boats?
Always.
This is Quid Pro Roll, a fantasy live play adventure where a party of unlikely heroes embark on a quest to bring dragons back to their world.
Well, howdy, listeners. Welcome to the Daily Crier Listening Show, where all the news and Variant and beyond can make its way right to you. You know, I was reading through some old journals the other night, and I happened upon some memories of a show I listened to as a youngin'. Host name was Chrissa, and something about the open and introspective way she'd talk along the airwaves. Well, I believe those were the early notions that led to my journey leading me here today. Chrissa had a unique way of looking closely at things most would often forget existed, and widely at things we spent our lives assuming we understood. Curiosity. The spark behind the spark. Maybe that's what it was that always drew me in. It's fascinating how one person's curiosity can ignite so effortlessly something new in the minds of others. Well, curiosity plays a big role in where the party finds themselves. Each person looking for a way out, a way in, or a way back to each other. Koza, I'm sure, had a lot to think about after an eventful dinner. And the rest of the party can only speculate about the secrets of the Folger family. That is, until their curiosity leads them to their answers. But will they like what they find? And who is it knocking at Koza's chamber door? Stay curious, listeners. And as always, y'all take care now.
On the last episode, we left off on the party at large, basically deciding that they were going to investigate the spooky tunnels underneath the Folger estate, whereas Koza, comfortably situated in a guest room in the Folger Manor, had decided that he was going to investigate the extended manor himself, and there was a knock at his door. After getting bathed and changed, and with the decision to go investigate more of the manor, you hear a knock at your door.
Yes, hello, come in.
The door is going to open, and Ilfiel kind of pokes her head in. Is it okay if I talk to you for a minute?
Oh, sure.
She's gonna slide in and close the door behind her. So, was that whole dinner thing really weird?
Oh, was it?
I don't know, like... She's gonna move and she's gonna sit in one of like the big comfy chairs that is set up in the room. Can I be honest with you?
I have a real quick question.
Yeah.
Is this a halfly size chair? That's just
no,
like
it's a standard chair.
Okay.
Can I be honest with you?
Oh, of course.
She's gonna rest her elbows on her knees and put her face in her hands. So I came because Emberlyn needed me to like have this negotiation with these people, but I don't really understand anything that anyone is talking about. I just remember the things Emberlyn told me to say, and I kind of needed someone to explain to me what happened down there because it seemed really weird.
Oh, I also didn't understand anything that people were talking about.
Oh, okay. That makes me feel better.
Okay, yeah. Were they talking in some sort of... Did they mean what they're saying? Because I don't know why they cared so much about transporting chickens.
I have no idea. Honestly, the reason I came was because you seemed to have a better grasp of what was going on than I did.
Oh, well, I did see... I was in Blue recently, and I did see crates of creatures. They seem to be magical beasts of some variety being transported. So it seems like maybe it's connected. I don't know, though. Anyway, it's something I'm kind of worried about. Because... Anyway.
Okay. That was all I needed to talk to you about. I don't know. I felt like asking any of the Fulgurs would be weird, and you were there, and you've been really nice, and I thought that it would be helpful for you to be able to tell me what was going on if you knew, and if you didn't know, like you don't know, then it would be much better because it would mean that I'm not just, like, not following what's happening.
I mean, it seems to me that you know what you're doing. I actually, what is this contract about?
So I'm not supposed to say, but can you promise that you can keep it super secret?
No, I mean, yes. Yeah, yes.
Which one is it? Because, like, if you can't, that's fine. I just can't tell you.
Oh, well, see, I'm worried that this contract might have to do with something that puts my friends in danger, and if they do, I'll have to tell them.
Oh, it's not going to put them in danger provided that they're not trying to, like, be involved in, like, the war thing going on between the Boris Empire and Ilaria.
As far as goes to know, are they involved?
Yes.
Oh, well, see, that's the thing, is, that's the thing?
Wait, your friends are going to fight in the conflict?
Oh, goodness, I hope we don't have to fight. I mean, I think we're mostly trying to avoid actually, getting too directly involved, but we have gotten into fights, and those fights do seem to be, related to the heightening tensions.
Who've you been fighting?
Oh, well, recently we've had to fight a bunch of bounty hunters that have been after us. One of them was called the Emerald Lotus. That was really quite annoying, actually.
Are your friends, like... She kind of, like, looks around conspiratorially and then leans forward. Are your friends helping with the metallic dragons?
Oh, helping... Is that a problem if we're helping the metallic dragons?
Yeah.
Oh.
It means I'm supposed to fight you guys. And that we're actually enemies.
Oh, well...
Because Emberlyn hired the Emerald Lotus to kill these adventurers who've been trying to bring back the metallic dragons, which is actually, like, a really bad thing for us.
Oh, well, you should tell Emberlyn to hire less annoying bounty hunters.
Koza low-key destroying the quest.
Okay, she's gonna stand up. I've gotta go.
Wait, I don't know if you should go.
I really think that I'm supposed to.
I think you should stay.
Are we going to fight?
I don't think...
I'm really tired, and I don't super want to fight right now.
I don't think I want to fight you, but...
Oh, then you can just come over to our side.
Oh, I also don't think I really want to do that either. I mean, you could come join our side.
Okay, see, that doesn't really work for me. I've been... My whole family's been Red Dragon priests, and I serve a really powerful red dragon who's very, very special to me, and he also doesn't want the metallic dragons to come back, and it's kind of my job to make everything that he wants happen.
Well, see, I have to say, I am getting a little bit worried that you're gonna leave here and then tell, is it Emberlyn, that we're here, and then you're gonna kill us.
Oh, I'm not gonna kill you. I am gonna tell Emberlyn that you're here, though, and she probably will, or she'll send somebody to.
Oh, okay, is that what you want?
No, but, I mean, it's kind of what I'm supposed to do. It is my job. I'm actually, like, kind of upset. I thought we were friends.
No, see, I thought we were friends, too. And, you know, to be honest, are you sure you have to do something just because it's your job?
Yeah, that's what a job is.
Well, I don't know if you guessed this, but my job would certainly not be for me to be here. Like if I was to go,
But you're a noble. You don't have a job.
Oh well, I mean, I do have expectations, family expectations that are not unlike yours. It would seem to me.
Then you'd understand why I have to still do it. Then
that's where I don't, because I am absolutely disappointing my family right now.
Yeah, it seems to be a thing you're doing, like, a lot right now.
But what I'm saying is I think I'm happier for it. I think my life is better because my family's disappointed in me.
Look, what works for you, and that's awesome, but I have an actual, like, mission and plan. And it's not mine, but it's one that I believe in because I believe in the people that I care about. And they want this. And they think it'll make the world better. So I'm gonna have to side with them.
So
I'm really sorry.
So how does it make the world better, though?
Having the metallic dragons be gone doesn't enforce an alternate... How is it Emberlyn said it? She had a really good way to phrase it that I don't super remember, but basically, metallic dragons make it so that you have to follow their rules all the time. Chromatic dragons generally have if you, like, give them tribute sometimes, or generally stay out of their way, they don't make it so that you can't do the fun stuff you want to do. People get to make their own choices. And metallic dragons are all about, like, justice and honor and stuff, and those aren't really real.
It doesn't really seem like you're making your own decisions right now. But I don't know, maybe you are? Do you want me to die? I mean...
No.
Okay.
But I also don't want you helping the metallic dragons, so I only have so many choices there. If you don't want to come with me and be on our side... and you're gonna be on their side.
Okay.
I mean, if you abandon your quest, then I don't have to.
Well, you see, I feel like, even if we did walk away from our quest right now, we would still probably get killed.
I guess. I don't know.
So, I have to kind of make sure that I don't.
So are you going to let me go, or are we going to have to fight? Because I don't want to do that.
Okay, so I don't want to fight either, but again, this comes to the impasse of if you leave, then all my friends get killed?
Well, it'll take them some time to get here. You might be able to get away if you run.
But like, in the broader sense of things, too, I mean, I guess we could try to run. I don't actually know where they are right now, so it could take too long.
I'm really sorry, Koza.
Well,
I wish it wasn't like this.
Well, I guess that's the choice you're gonna make.
Yeah, I guess so.
I would hope that you wouldn't go do this. But I also feel like I shouldn't stop you from going where you want to go. So I guess get killed by you later?
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Okay.
I hope you do real good in the fight.
Okay.
She's gonna stand up and kind of give you this really sad, disappointed look, and then she's going to leave.
What do I do? So Koza is gonna be a little bit of a jerk because he kind of realizes time's running out now. Real quick before you go. And as she turns around, he casts blindness.
Ilfiel's gonna kind of stumble for a second and then blink and look up at you with this look of just shock and betrayal.
I can't let you hurt my friends, so sorry about that.
Ilfiel's entire body is gonna kind of go a little bit stiff, and you're going to feel this intense wave of heat, like dragon fire, radiating off of her. The air around her is shimmering. Before, I really didn't want to have to do this. I'm so sorry.
Well, I don't want to do this either. So.
Roll initiative, bud. And we're gonna cut to the other party right before we do this combat.
Okay, Boat. It's time for us to use the listening shoots. Look at these little horns. We're gonna listen at each one until we find a place that maybe Koza might be.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're labeled. That's really nice.
Yeah, because you gotta know which rooms they're in. This one says bedroom number 17.
Where is bedroom number 17?
That's too many bedrooms.
Excuse me, voice in the sky. If you could just stop casting judgment over the number of bedrooms to bathrooms my house ratio is, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, voice in the sky, cast judgment. Johannes saves.
It's a 34-bedroom 3-bath.
Yeah, 3-bath. The 4th bath is outside. Okay. Wait. Oh, where's that one? That dumbwaiter is way down there. I point to a very dark hallway.
So set the scene. So you've got these metal tubes that let you listen into rooms, which for the record, those existing implies some terrifying things about the servants of the Folger family. Thing number 2, it is connecting to those dumbwaiters that Johannes was going to use.
Yeah. Essentially, just as if somebody yelled out through a horn, "Hey, I need a thing," then you get into the dumbwaiter and you bring the thing.
Makes sense. I'm following.
That's my thought.
So you're picking one at random, or?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a d20 for me. Chapman, roll a d20 for me too. Don't add a modifier to it.
19.
I rolled an 8. So I think, Bo, we just keep listening to these until we hear something that we're like, that sounds like a Kozile, and then we go from there.
Okay, so we just gotta hope that he's talking somewhere.
Yeah,
Okay.
or that somebody's talking about him, and then maybe we can narrow it down. But otherwise, if you use these dumbwaiters, I got caught many a time when I was just a wee lad using the dumbwaiter system and people being like, "Johannes, that's for laundry."
All right, I'll start down here at this end. You start at that end.
Okay.
Boat, roll for me.
Just a naked D20.
Naked d20. I hate that being the phrasing of it, but yes, roll a naked d20.
Well, that's what we're using.
It's a d20,
Yeah,
but without underpants.
Yeah.
If you're putting clothes on your D20 before rolling it, you are making the game much more difficult for yourself.
Would a D20 wear pants like this or like this?
That's going to be a 15.
So the two of you are going to start down the tubes, listening for whatever sounds. Boat, eventually you're going to come up to one that you can hear the muttered sounds of conversation.
Okay.
You can hear that the voice is definitely Koza. And from what you remember, the Dragon Priestess.
Okay. Hey, I got something over here.
Oh, bedroom number 12.
All right, sounds like Koza's talking. Maybe might be with that dragon priestess.
Ooh, we don't want to interrupt if he's doing top secret stuff like a spy would do.
I mean, he's talking to her, so he's probably not spying on her.
No, I meant he's undercover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Boat, as you're having this conversation with Johannes, the metal tube that you are listening in begins to radiate a heat.
Ow! That burned my ear.
Well, that doesn't make sense. These things are always, ow! Whoa, 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 whoa! This thing's way too hot.
Are these steam pipes?
No, they're not even stove pipes. They're not steam pipes, not stove pipes, not storm pipes. They're not supposed to be hot, Boat.
So is it just getting hotter and hotter?
It's starting to glow slightly, but it will hit a critical mass of heat. It's not going to start, like, melting.
Johannes, what's going on with these house pipes you got here? This thing is, like, are you sure this isn't like a radiator system or something? You're positive?
I'm a double positive.
Has it ever gotten hot like this before?
I'm double negative.
So it has?
No, it hasn't.
But you're double negative.
Oh, no, wait. I'm positive.
Okay.
I'm triple negative.
Well, anyways, I can't listen to it now because it's hot. Unless we got some non-conductive material that I could stick in it and then stick to my ear.
Yeah, we probably have something like that. Give me 1 second. Let's see what we got in our
find a
inventory.
wooden
Give me
horn
my
or-
oven mitt earmuffs.
Yeah,
or a
we gotta
wooden
have...
pipe or something.
I have... Let's see. I've got limes. I don't know if that helps.
Thank God. We have limes. That'll solve everything.
I don't really have something that will let us listen to it without
Okay.
burning ourselves.
All
Unless
right.
you got something.
No.
I got hand cream.
All right, but we know that they're in bedroom 12.
Yeah.
All right.
And we know that this is getting hot. Why would it be getting hot, Boat?
I mean, it's your house, man.
You're right. Things I know about my house. 1, it's never hot. What if there is a fire there?
Is somebody casting heat metal on this somewhere? Like at the other end of the pipe?
I don't know. You do magic?
I mean, not
So
well.
do you.
Do I do magic?
You're a paladin.
Voice in the sky. Are you telling me that I can roll an Arcana check?
Does divine power count as magic? I guess it does.
I rolled a 4.
You have no idea what's going on, per the usual, but, like, you do magic.
It's because this isn't the sort of thing that Soon would do in this situation.
I always just thought they were little blessings. But
Yeah?
you do magic. Is it? You asked if it was heat metal. Is it heat metal?
I don't know. I guess I'll roll an Arcana.
I love the idea that Koza's upstairs fighting for his life while Johannes and Boat are just like hands on hips looking at this pipe like, is this a magic effect?
I rolled
Yeah,
it. I got a 24.
It's definitely hot.
A 24?
Yeah.
You are able to tell that there is no direct spell on these pipes. It's because something from the room that these pipes are coming from is emitting an immense heat.
Oh, okay. All right. So here's the deal. There's no spell on these pipes or anything like that. It's just conducting heat. So something's going on in bedroom 12. It's hot in bedroom 12. Koza and that dragon priest are making things hot in bedroom 12.
Do you think that room's on fire? Is it on fire?
Something might be on fire.
Boat. We're not supposed to use the dumbwaiters when things are on fire. We gotta take the stairs.
Are you sure? Are you sure we can use the
Rule
dumbwaiter?
number 1 of fires is don't use the dumbwaiter. Come on, we're taking the stairs.
All right, let's go.
I grab his arm and I start running.
All right, so the two of you book it towards the stairs to get to Koza's room.
Yeah, we're going to bedroom 12.
We're going to go ahead and cut back to Koza, who has first turn on this initiative.
Koza,
This one-on-one wizard's duel thing.
Koza, it's like, you see, like, a moment of, like, what do I do? And he's like, and he grabs in his little pouch and brings out spores and blows the spores, like, into, Elfiel's face, as he casts confusion. I hope she's not wise.
That is a 6 with her modifier.
All right, okay, I get to roll a d10 to see what happens. A 5, So for a 2 to a 6, the creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Okay, so she's stuck.
Yeah, she's like in a catatonic hallucinatory state from a bunch of mushroom spores.
All right, so that will render her ineffective during her turn.
Yep. So I guess then it loops back around to Koza's turn. Cool. Koza's gonna shift into a giant constrictor snake.
Way to go, Koza, for branching out.
Hey, you know, the 3 types of animals you can turn into: long noodly. Actually, there's only 2 types: long noodly and bird.
Bird. Long noodles and bird is it.
Yep.
Those are your options. Yep. All right.
I hope this works. I don't want to hurt you, he says in a snaky voice.
I hate how Koza talks like a snake. I hate that so much.
Well, you should just hear him when he's using the art of seduction.
Now you could call him Cobra Urich.
I hate everything about
Cobra!
This. All right. She remains motionless and kind of in a daze.
Koza is gonna constrict. Just hold tight for 1 second.
I will tell you, with the level of heat she's emitting, you will probably take some damage constricting her.
Okay, well, this giant constrictor snake that is also Koza, coils around Ilfeel, and she's now restrained.
She is radiating heat, though.
So Koza, what he does, so as soon as she's restrained, he starts trying to squirm his way towards the bathroom.
So you're constricting and also trying to move.
Yes.
Okay, I am on the same page. I am following. I am understanding.
Koza's thinking, oh, there's still a bathtub full of water that's at least not as hot as Ilfeel is right now.
I mean, it's hard to be as hot as Ilfeel is. She's pretty cute.
Heyo.
Holding on to her though is going to, let me roll for that. You're gonna take 6 damage.
All right, 6 damage. I'm still getting cooked. But
you're still having some troubles. Yeah. But okay, she is going to finally pass that. So she's gonna as she's being squeezed and kidnapped, she's going to start she's gonna kind of shake her head and blink and look around, and now she remembers what has happened. She remembers that she is in a fight with Koza. The heat is not reducing, but she is going to try and struggle out, and that is a 3, so she does not succeed.
Yeah, so Koza continues to try to slither as best he can. I think he probably can't slither very quickly. But still tries to slither his way towards the bathroom. Does he make it there this turn?
From where he is, yeah, you can make it into the bathroom.
Okay. Then I want to flop this whole constricted mess into the tub.
You're not that far in.
Okay, so
you got 1 more turn to go for that.
Okay, that sounds.
But you are in the restroom.
Reasonable.
You didn't drain the tub after your bath?
I think Koza would have waited for a servant to do that.
Gross.
Well,
for 2 reasons.
I mean,
Nobles are gross.
Do you think? I mean, that's my impression of how nobility would do that.
I know you're right. Just ugh. Eat Koza's gonna be one of the first people under the guillotine. All right.
No. Okay.
Johannes is getting a pass lately, man.
Koza up on that balcony being let them eat mushrooms.
Yes, they can have truffles.
Let them eat truffles. Truffles the pig begins squealing in fear.
I know.
So we're going to cut away from Koza struggling to get this burning tiefling into a bathtub. So Dungeons and Dragons is a wild game. We're going to cut to Johannes and Boat. So you guys are going to be running up the stairs. You're going to get back up to the kitchen proper, which is how you got into the tunnel space in the first place. How are you going to get through the manor? Are you just going to book it through, or are you going to try and find a way around?
We got to the tunnel space through my bedroom.
Was it through your bedroom?
Yeah, because there's secret tunnels attached to my bedroom that me and Truffles used to go and hang out in.
That is
There's
correct.
also ways to the kitchen.
Fair. I am now remembering. That is correct. So that makes it a little bit less dire, but still, are you going to try and find a way to sneak there, or are you just going to go?
Sneak, it's on fire. Bo, grab buckets. There's buckets here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you're sneaking because it's on fire?
No, sneaking, question mark. Like, why would anyone sneak
now
when a
I'm
house is
following.
on fire?
I thought you were going sneaking exclamation point because we don't want the fire to know we're coming.
It was a question mark, exclamation point. Grab the buckets. We're filling them with water, boat. Come on, bucket brigade.
Where are we getting the water from?
Oh, right here. This is the drinking bowl for Truffles.
Okay. That's a big bowl to fill multiple buckets.
Whoa, it's a, come on. Look, Truffles she's not a small pig anymore.
Is it a trough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is there a livestock trough in Johannes's room?
Because it's Truffle's room.
Yeah, I got it installed for my pet.
Okay. Anyway. So you're going to be able to fill somewhat okay 2 buckets from what is left of Truffle's water. Not sure how much of it is pig backwash.
Yeah, it's sloppy pig water.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just had the thought, and I wanted to share this with everyone, that the whole reason this became Truffle's bedroom instead of being converted into a guest room after Johannes left is probably because Johannes had it significantly customized for pig care.
Yeah. And then it would have cost a lot to change it back. And they have other bedrooms, so it's like, well, we could spend the money to unfurbish the pig room that Johannes stayed in, or we could just use any of our 16 other guest bedrooms.
You can't put a visiting dignitary into a room that has a big water trough.
But you know what? You can't
probably get the wrong idea.
You know what you can put in there? A pignitary.
Yeah.
Okay, that was cute. So the 2 of you are going to get a moderate amount of water and begin sprinting towards the room that you assume is the one on fire.
What do you mean assume? It's on fire.
You're able to grab a moderate amount of water from the trough and sprint out towards the room that, even more than you know your own house, you can tell is the room you're looking for, as you can see a little bit of a shimmer around the door. As you bust in, buckets in hand, the room's air itself just absolutely shimmers with heat. But through the heat, you see an enormous snake flopping its way into the bathroom.
Quid Pro Roll is a co-production of Alpha Comics and Games with Goblins and Growlers. Our audio production and all original music composition is provided by Gabriel Perez. He can be found at Amethyst Audiomancer on Instagram. The voice of Alita and our DM for the podcast is Alex Smith. She can be found at Alpha Comic Games on Twitter. The voice of Charles Gravy Boat Barnes is Brandon Dingus. He can be found at Way of Brandalore on Twitter. The voice of Eek and Koza are Chapman Adams. He can be found at What Are Birds on Instagram. The voice of Johannes is Alan. He can be found at The Dungeon Meowster on Instagram. And finally, the voice of Solinar is me, Josh Maltby, and I can be found at BlackCloakDM on Twitter. Thanks so much for listening.
I loved Koza's privilege showing in that conversation too. It's like, well, you don't have to do your job. Like, well, you're a noble.
Nothing made me happier than that's what a job is. Awesome statement.